Hey there, beautiful darling. Welcome to Uncoating Sugarcoats, where we uncoat all the things that have been sugarcoated, or the things we can uncoat. I've been procrastinating a lot, a whole lot, probably for half of the year. And I came across this metaphor that says a person may be sitting on the chair and there's a snake under it. You can tell the person that there's a snake, but they won't get up until they see the snake themselves. And I sat with it. I thought on it, and I have a lot of thoughts. So let's get on with it. So with the snake, with the snake metaphor thing, most of us can relate to it. Metaphorically, of course. Most of us can relate, like I have. And the snake that has been under my chair, the chair that I've been sitting on, it is the truths that I've been afraid to look at, the realities that I've been afraid to look at, the pain that I've been avoiding, the hurt that I've been avoiding, the fear of trying things. And I thought to myself, I'm literally sitting on this chair and there's a snake under me. I probably know there is because it keeps biting me. It keeps biting me over and over again. I'm more familiar with the pain, so it is better to feel this pain because I know how to heal this pain. I could take a paracetamol, I could do this, I could do that, you know. And even if the pain keeps recurring, I know what to do because I've learned to manage the pain. It is not that it is not there, I've learned to manage it. So I'm familiar with it. It is fine. And I thought, what if I stand up from the chair? That would be a great thing, right? To stop the snake from biting me. What if I stand up from the chair and run to find a python waiting to crush me whole, to crush me and swallow me whole? And this could be related to anything in your life. For me, it has to be related to I'm sitting on this chair. This chair is the chair I've built from of validation, making myself seem small so that people could love me, like me, and so that I could get more validation, doing things for other people, like sacrificing myself for the likes of other people, literally, and the people pleasing, the wanting to be a good girl, all of that. This is the chair that I'm sitting on. And the snake that keeps biting me is the fact that probably people don't care that much about me, and I won't be the person that I want to be in their eyes. Those harsh truths that I need to hear. And someone tells me there's a snake under the chair. I ignore the person, or something in me tells me. There's intuition, we have thoughts. What if this? What if that? I'm afraid to look under the chair because I'll be admitting that I've let the world control who I am. I've let people tell me how to live my life for almost half of my life. And that is hard. That is a hard truth to bear because that means, oh my God, did I blink out? Okay, that's a hard truth to bear because that means I have to come to terms with the fact that the life that I tried to live is not the life that I want to live. I have to grieve the life that I've lived for these whole years. It's a whole lot of investment, the cost sunk fallacy. It's a whole lot of investment in this. I can't fail in this. And it happened even in my sexuality. And I've had a lot of bites until I was like, you know what? I have to look at this because now the bites have become more unbearable. Probably my leg is becoming numb right now. I may be paralyzed. I may not be able to walk again, metaphorically. Um, so I have to look at this. When it came to my sexuality, and it came with a lot of grieving the life that I could have lived, grieving the time I've wasted to be someone that I'm not, the time I've wasted to conform and to fit into the society model of what a girl should be. And that stripped away my identity, that stripped away my personhood, that stripped away my anatomy because I I didn't know that I could be myself without other people telling me that I could, without other people telling me that I should be this. And it is hard. It is hard to look at that and realize that I've been living a lie, but it is the truth that will set you free. And my thoughts may be all over the place because I have no script for this, just me rambling my thoughts, and I have a lot of thoughts, so I may be moving to other thoughts like I am right now. So let's move on. So, the python, maybe if I realize that I've been living a lie, I've been living opposite to my authentic truth, if I realize that, and if I look at the snake and I literally stand up and decide I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to live like this anymore. When I stand up, I may make noise. And what if I fail at living the life that I want to live? What if I'm not good enough to live the life that I want to live? What if I am not great enough to do the things that I want to do? What if I fail? And the python, there comes the python. The python that crushes you. The python could be what if I fail? Will I be able to stand back up again? What if I no longer, what if I become a joke? What if I become humiliated? What if I am not that? What if I lied to myself when I thought I'm this, but actually I'm not that, What if my true identity, what I think is my true identity, is not my true identity? Those, the lot of what ifs. And if you stand up to those what ifs and you come crashing down and you just try and wait and you come crashing down, it will be more painful. And because the pain is unfamiliar, you would want to run back and have a lot of regrets. I should have stayed there. I shouldn't have stood up from the chair. I shouldn't have tried. I should have listened to my fear. I should have listened to my quote unquote gut feeling telling me that this won't work, this won't go anywhere. But sitting on the chair doesn't make your life better anyway. If it was, you wouldn't be dreaming of the things that you could do. If it was, you wouldn't be thinking of the potential that is in you. So, though you are afraid of facing that python, what if you don't just jump right up? What if it starts with moving your feet a little bit forward so the snake won't get a chance to bite you? What if it starts with shifting forward, What if it starts the little things, standing up and walking, the little things, the smallest steps you could take to move yourself from the chair. The goal is the process of moving from the chair. The goal is moving from the chair, but you have to fall in love with the process of moving from the chair. The chair makes you, the chair keeps you in this cycle of accepting the pain, of swallowing the pain as hard as it is. But what if there's freedom out there? And what if that python does not really exist? And what if, metaphorically, the python could be crushing you, yeah, but also opening you to a new world, opening you to a new beginning, opening you to new lessons, something you could learn and move forward. What if that? And it is time to weigh the consequences of the both actions, or the outcomes of the both actions. If I sit on the chair, I know it will be the same thing all over again. It will be me beating myself up because I didn't do what I wanted to do. It will be me not acting on the things that I want to act on. It will be me being the same person over and over again, and I am tired of being the same person over and over again. It will be me doing the same things over and over again, and it is exhausting, because if it wasn't, I would be the happiest person, and probably not the happiest person. I would be content. I would be, my heart will be full of joy. My heart will be full of joy, and I'll probably have, I'll feel at ease, you know, maybe not be the happiest person, probably. Um, maybe I'll be beating myself up less. Maybe I'll be stressing less about how I'm not what I wanted to be, how I'm not where I want to be, you know, if I stood up from the chair. And the consequences or the outcomes of standing up from the chair is that I could fall, because I've been used to sitting on this chair for long. I didn't know I could stand on my own 2 feet. I could fall, I could stumble over, I could trip, I could break a bone, I could strain a muscle, I could strain my ankle. And that is better than sitting still, not going anywhere. That is better than not trying, because you never know what could have happened. You live with the what if I could have won? What if I could have made something? What if I could have been somewhere? What if I did that and got this wonderful result? And everything has pain in it. Sitting on the chair has pain, the regrets, the time that you're looking at, that the clock that keeps on ticking non-stop while you're sitting there wondering what you could do, what you could have done with this time. You know, the time that passes so quickly, and you think of what could I have done? And what if you could try? What if you can stand up? Yes, you will fall, you will break an ankle, strain a muscle, you will stumble and trip. That you will do. You will get scars, you will get wounds. That you will do. But at the end, what if there's a good result out of it? And if the end doesn't have good result, guess what you have? A good lesson, that and a realization that you could do something, that you could try something, that you could start something. And I think I'm going to give myself a chance to start, starting with this first episode of Uncoating Sugarcoats. Hope you enjoy. Bye.